Hello, and welcome back to another week of Sabbath School Nuggets. Before we begin, would you please take a moment to hit those like and share buttons so that others, they can enjoy these nuggets as well. Also, I want to take a moment to thank Cynthia for her insights into last week's study, The Call to Stand. Again, it was a great study. Our memory text comes from Ephesians 6:16 and 17. In all circumstances, take up the shield of faith, with which you can extinguish all of the flaming darts of the evil one. And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the Word of God. Now, there are times when I can become very distracted, and it looks a little something like this. A door handle is loose on my closet, so I go to the basement to get a screwdriver. Now, on my way to the basement, I notice that I have mail on the counter. I open the mail, and I see that it's a bill. Now, all bills go on my desk in my office, so I head to my office. I put the bills down, and I notice that I left a plate on the desk that needs to go to the sink. Now, on my way to the sink, I scrape my plate into the compost container, and I notice the container is full, so I take it to the green bin outside the house. Now, on my way outside, I spot my checkbook. I've been looking for my checkbook. I grab it and head to the office where I see that I left a remote, on the kitchen table. I hate when that happens, so I put the checkbook down and I take the remote and I bring it over to the coffee table. Now, on the coffee table, there's a glass of juice I hadn't finished, so I take it to the fridge. I put the juice in the fridge, and then I stand there in the kitchen wondering what it was I was trying to do in the first place. And at the end of the day, the door handle is still loose. And then I wonder at the end of the day why nothing gets done because I know I was busy. Better go check my mail. Have you ever been so distracted that you forgot what you were trying to do in the first place? As funny as the above story might be, the truth is, we all too often, play this scenario out in many of our lives. We work hard, but things distract us, and in the process, they block our progress. Unfortunately, the same can be true of our spiritual life. We seem to do a lot of work, but make very little progress because of all of the distractions in our life. Can Satan force us to leave our relationship with Christ? Absolutely not. That choice is ours. But he does have weapons at his disposal that are designed to lead us away from Christ. Over the course of this week's study, we're going to look at some of the tactics of the devil and what we, as believers, can do to win the battle. Things like distractions, disruptions, disputes, and demonic attacks are some ways he distracts us or tries to knock us off course. Spiritual warfare is about Christians taking a stand against demonic forces. It's based on the belief that evil forces are able to intervene in human affairs. Because of Christ and his victory on the cross, Christians are equipped to repel such interventions and attacks. But notice, as Sunday's lesson points out, we are not to fight this battle alone, but together, as a church, the army of God, with Christ as our commander. And that was our nugget for today. Looking forward to studying with you this week. I'll see you tomorrow.